When you move at the speed of light on the telephone, you do not have a private identity.
Yeah. Et je me suis le plus obligé du monde de m'avoir appris cela.
Je voudrais donc lui mettre dans un billet belle marquise.
Bring me my slippers and give me my nightcap.
It's today.
That's prose?
Bye.
Yes, sir.
By my faith. For more than 40 years I have been speaking prose without knowing anything about it. And I am much obliged to you for having taught me that. I would like then to put into a note to her, beautiful Marchioness, your lovely...
He doesn't comment on it. It's the space of the interval. When you touch something, you create an interval, not a connection. And if there were any connection between your fingers... And when you don't have a private identity, or rather when you don't have a body, you don't relate to natural law. Your gravity has no control over you at the speed of light. You are suddenly outside of the natural scheme of things. You're a Superman. Fake art can be put on one page. It's a big public for the printed word.
That they're merging themselves in this new electric environment as if it were the mystical body.
Yeah. I'm doing a book called The Second God.
Yeah. Is there any relation to the first one?
Well, you see, I say the first God created man, and he's been trying to make man moral ever since. And man created the second God, and he's trying to make that moral.
Well, and 100 years later, there's a big public for the printed word.
By the way, I have one of my basic things lately has been the discovery that when you're on the telephone or on the air, you don't have a physical body.
Yeah.
When you don't have a physical body, you don't have an identity. When you don't have an identity, you don't have any morals.
This is a wonderful example of our irrelevance. The NASA.
And that's when Monsieur Jourdain comes up with his famous remark about talking prose.
They're of utter bane to all understanding of the human psyche. There's a phrase of Joyce which ends it all. Young and easily frightened. The whole team was highly literate without knowing it, and imposed a batch of categories upon psychic life which are terrifying only to the young and who are easily frightened.
Well, you know, it's the same thing in any place. It's this whole insight into the fact that this was a hidden environment, this habit of thought.
The mind, remember, works much faster than electricity. This does all sorts of things to the human psychology. Completely transforms people. It's a completely hidden ground. There's nothing to do with the content. What they say on the phone couldn't matter less.
They're pure automata. They're simply doing the bidding of the zeitgeist, the new environment.
I hardly know suggested present. At least I knew who I was this morning. But I think I must have been changed several times since then.
And addressed her in a languid, sleepy voice. Who are you? Said the caterpillar.
They're pure automata. They're simply doing the bidding of the zeitgeist, the new environment.